Hi, let us understand how to read form elements like checkboxes. That needs to be handled a little differently than the other elements because checkboxes will get submitted with multiple values. Let me go ahead and create a small test form. I am into the branch read form elements. Let me go ahead and create a sample HTML file. Let me name the HTML file as getParam values demo.html. Let me leave the default values as it is. Say finish. Here I am going to add a form with checkboxes and a submit button. So I have a form and that will get submitted to this specific servlet. I'll be creating the servlet later and it will use the method post. I'm going to have group of checkboxes. All will have the same name. Based on the name, the checkboxes will get grouped and each checkbox will have a value that will get submitted when I'm selecting that specific checkbox. And I'm going to have a submit button. Now let me go ahead and create this specific servlet. New other servlet. Let me name the servlet as getParam values demo. Say next and finish. I'll generate the code template as it is and finish. So I'll be getting the servlet. Within the servlet, I'll be making the changes. Let me go ahead and make the change to the get method. I'm setting the response content type as text.html. From the response, I'll be getting the print writer object using the method getWriter. And I'll be writing the HTML and body tag. Here I'm using the method getParameter from the request object where I'll be passing the string hobbies. This comes from the HTML, the name of the checkbox that I wanted to read. And since it is a checkbox, I am going to have multiple values. So I'll be storing it as a part of an array and I'll be doing a check whether it is null or not. And I'll be printing all the values using the print writer object. So within the HTML, the form will get submitted to the post method. And the post method is going to call the get method. So invariably, the get method will get called and this particular logic will get executed and it is going to extract the parameter values using the string hobbies and it is going to print all the values that we have selected. Let me go ahead and execute this specific HTML file. Run on server. The server is in the stop state. The application will get deployed and it will get started. The checkbox and the submit button will be available to the user to select the required values. So I do have the checkbox. Let me select 3 values: reading, sports and singing. Let me submit the form. I'm getting reading, sports and singing. It is getting printed based on the logic that I have put within the for loop. So everything will get printed as a listed item. So in a quick summary, we have used parameter values to read multiple values from the elements like checkboxes and I have iterated through the array and printed all the values using the print writer object.